dear students, how are you? I hope you all are doing so well, especially during this pandemic. It's quite challenging to all of you to go through your studies, and for this I really appreciate you all. Now today I am back with my new videos with new chapters of Vista of class 12, the very first chapter, the third level. Do you know who has written this chapter? Jack Finney, an American writer who is known for its science fiction and thriller. What is science fiction? The very first term that you used in this class, that is science fiction. What is science fiction? Science fiction, as we know that, in Hindi we can say that कल्पित विज्ञान, ऐसे विज्ञान जो कल्पना पे आधारित होती है, ऐसी कथा जिसमें विज्ञान और कल्पना दोनों का सामंजस्य होता है, जिसे हम साइंस फिक्शन कहते हैं। और जैक फिनी एक अमेरिकन राइटर, उन्होंने इसके लिए बहुत सारे अवार्ड उन्हें मिला है ड्यू टू हिज साइंस फिक्शन। In this chapter, the third level, it totally deals with science fictions, and science fiction, as you know that, it just based on the theme of imaginations and futuristic approach, just like advancement of science and technology and space explorations, time travels, etc. Such are the themes of science fiction. So, this very first chapter, we come to know how Jack Finney beautifully interweaves reality with fantasy. Fantasy and reality. There is a good blend of all these two elements in this very first chapter, the third level. Let's begin. Let's start with the intro of the writer, Jack Finney. As I have already told you, he is an American writer. Walter Braden Jack Finney was an American author. His best known works are science fiction and thrillers. As I've already told you that he is known for its science fiction, including The Body Snatchers and Time and Again. He was born on 2nd October 1911 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, United States. Now let's go through the main characters of this chapter. The very first, Charlie, the protagonist of this chapter, 31 years old. Next one, his wife Louisa, Charlie's wife. And the third one, Sam Weiner, his psychiatrist friend. Now let's start the detailed explanations of this chapter. As I have already told you that this one is the story of a 31-year-old guy named Charlie. आपको पहले ही पता है चार्ली हमारे इस कहानी के हीरो है. He plays the main character, the role of a main character. He is a protagonist of this story. What does the writer wants to reflect through his character? He wants to reflect through his character that Charlie wants to get escape from the harsh realities of the modern world due to that world was having a great impact of war, the First World War and the Second World War. In this chapter we come to know about the time travel. The time travel, the Charlie wants to get his transition, his transfer from the present to the past. How is it possible? Now we have to come in this chapter how Charlie having suffered from hallucination, a kind of a disease in which he wants to seek shelter in his past because past is much more pleasant than present. Now go through the line by line explanations of the very first chapter of your book Vista and the very first page of this story, the third level. The presidents of the Newark Central and the Newark, New Haven and Hartford railroads will swear on a stack of timetables that there are only two. In this particular line, the writer Jack Finney wants to highlight through his character Charlie that about one of the most popular stations of Newark. एक बहुत ही पॉपुलर स्टेशन न्यूयॉर्क का, that is ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन। हम लोग इस चैप्टर में न्यूयॉर्क के ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन के विषय में जानेंगे। यूजुअली all of the persons we know that Grand Central Station has only 2 levels. The first level is for the 20th century's train and the second level is for the sub railway train. That means there are only 2 levels, and so in the very first line Charlie says that the narrator name is Charlie. He says that even the prestigious people, the most authentic people of the New York Central and the New York, New Haven and Hartford railroads, they say that there are only 2 levels after seeing the timetables and the other things of that station. But Charlie is not agree with this one. Why he is not agreed? There is a question, why is not agreed with the 2 levels of the Grand Central Station? आपके मस्तिष्क में, दिमाग में ये प्रश्न आता होगा, क्यों वहाँ चार्ली जो मेन कैरेक्टर्स है इस चैप्टर का, वो 2 लेवल से ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन में 2 लेवल है, इससे वो सहमत क्यों नहीं है? ड्यू टू दिस, as he says that he himself travels in that 3rd level. According to him, उसके अनुसार वो स्वयं एक दिन 3rd लेवल जा चुका है, इसलिए वो कह रहा है कि ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन जो एक न्यूयॉर्क का बहुत ही पॉपुलर स्टेशन है, जहाँ पे काफ़ी रश है, लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं है, दे आर सो बिजी इन हरी, वो हमेशा जल्दी में रहते हैं, और ऐसी जगह पे चार्ली का कहना है कि वो तीसरे लेवल यानी तीसरे स्तर पर जा चुका है, जो कि बाकी लोगों के द्वारा यह चीज़ मानने के लिए बाकी लोग तैयार नहीं है। क्यों? Now in this chapter we come to know how Charlie travels and how he himself gives the authentic proof that in real sense he travels into that 3rd level. Now look here. Yes, I have taken the obvious step. I talked to a psychiatrist friend of mine among others. चार्ली कहते हैं कि मैं 3rd लेवल जा चुका हूँ और ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन में ऑलरेडी एक सब अदर्स लेवल्स है, मोर दैन 2 levels. There is a 3rd level also present there, and he shared this truth with his friend. And his friend is a psychiatrist one, and the name of his friend is Sam Weiner. And now what's the response given by Sam Weiner? Sam Weiner को जब ये पता चलता है कि चार्ली के अनुसार वहाँ पे एक 3rd लेवल भी है, तो वो क्या कहना चाहता है? He said, I told him about the 3rd level at Grand Central Station, and he said it was my waking dream wish fulfillment. According to Sam Weiner, this one is a special kinds of the dream, special kinds of the wish and desires of Charlie. Charlie, that kinds of the dream he wants to see, that is not possible to see while we are sleeping. That means जो सोते हुए हम ड्रीम देखते हैं, ऐसी यह ड्रीम नहीं है, यह ड्रीम एक ऐसा है जो लोग जागते हुए देखते हैं. That means he is obsessed with something, and that time he used to see such kinds of the things that is not possible in real time. Now we say that we come to know he said, I was unhappy, that made my wife kind of mad. After listening the existence of the 3rd level, my wife Louisa and my friend, they started to think that I was mad. But no, this one is not true. But he explained that at the same time, in order to reflect that I was wrong, emphasized that in real sense my saying the existence of the 3rd level is not right. He gives a number of reasons. What kinds of the reasons? Sam Weiner says. He says that he meant the world is full of insecurity, fear, war, worry and all the rest of it. He says that, dear friend Charlie, एज यू नो डैट, जैसा कि तुम्हें पता है कि ये जो आधुनिक संसार है इसमें बहुत सारी असुरक्षा की भावनाएं हैं हम लोगों के पास, हमारे अंदर डर है, हमारे अंदर बहुत सारी चिंताएं हैं और इन सबों से हम सभी भागना चाहते हैं। दैट्स वाई वी आर सीकिंग फॉर अ टेम्प्रोरी शेल्टर, वी आर सीकिंग such kinds of the place where we don't have any stress, where we don't have any worry and there is no sign of war. This one is the saying of his friend Sam Winner, but Charlie says that no, you all are wrong. Why you don't think that I am right? चार्ली कहना चाहता है कि आप सभी जो हमें गलत समझ रहे हैं यह सही नहीं है। अगर हर कोई अपनी वास्तविकता से भागना चाहता है तो डैट मीन्स नॉट इफ़ anyone just telling the story of the existence of the third level. हर कोई थर्ड लेवल के एग्जिस्टेंस की बात नहीं कर सकता है। Everybody I know wants to escape, but they don't wander down into any third level at Grand Central Station. अगर ऐसी बात है हर कोई अपनी हार्श रियलिटी से भाग के थर्ड लेवल नहीं जा सकता है या थर्ड लेवल की एक इमेजिनेटिव स्टोरी को नैरेट नहीं कर सकता है। इन रियल सेंस आई ट्रेवल्ड एंड आई विजिटेड दैट प्लेस। डियर फ्रेंड्स, you just try to understand that in real sense I went to that place. वो बार बार अपनी बात को रखना चाहता है कि नहीं, आप लोग जो मुझे गलत समझ रहे हैं यह सही नहीं है। मैं सच में एक बार मैं थर्ड लेवल विजिट कर चुका हूँ। डैट मीन्स बाय दिस वी कम टू नो हाउ चार्ली emphasized the existence of one more level in Grand Central Station. Now, but that's the reason he said, and my friends all agreed. Everything points to it. They claimed my stamp collecting, for example, that's a temporary refugee from reality. Even चार्ली बताना चाह रहा है कि सिर्फ थर्ड लेवल का एग्जिस्टेंस होना ही लोगों के लिए गलत नहीं था, बट उन लोगों का कहना था कि माई हॉबी टू कलेक्ट द स्टैम्प इज़ ऑल्सो द पार्ट ऑफ अ रेफ्यूजी, इज़ ऑल्सो द पार्ट ऑफ अ शेल्टर दैट आई वॉन्ट टू गेट फ्री फ्रॉम द हार्श रियलिटीज़ ऑफ द प्रेजेंट टाइम। कड़वे सत्य से मैं भागने के लिए इस तरह के कामों में मैं अपने आप को व्यस्त रखता हूँ, जैसा कि स्टैम्प कलेक्शंस और अदर थिंग्स। दैट टाइम्स आई से दैट temporary refugee from reality is not the part of my stamp collections. My stamp collection is only my hobby. It's not the part that I want to get free from the reality of my life. I am satisfied with my life, then why I just try to get free from all these things. This one is the things that said by Charlie to his friend and his wife Louisa. Well, maybe, but my grandfather didn't need any refugee from reality. Things were pretty nice. By this, Charlie says that if stamp collecting is my temporary refugee from reality, what's about my grandfather? During his time, there was no sign of worry, there was no war, there was no fear, there was no insecurity. Then why he engaged with stamp collecting? Why he wasted his time to collect the stamp? This one is the saying of Charlie. Charlie बताना चाह रहा है क्यों, अगर मैं स्टैम्प कलेक्शन अपने हार्श रियलिटी से भागने के लिए करता हूँ, बट मेरे दादाजी जब वो रहा करते थे उस समय तो ना कोई युद्ध थी, ना किसी तरह की चिंता थी, ना कोई लड़ाई थी, ना झगड़े थे। देन व्हाई ही engaged, he busy himself with that collections of the stamp. Now in the next line we come to know that it's a nice collection too, blocks of 4 of practically every US issue, first day covers and so on. He says that not only me but my grandfather is also having liked to play with the stamp. He liked to collect the stamps. He liked to collect the first day covers and so on. Not only my grandfather but the President Roosevelt collected stamps too, you know. Here President Roosevelt, जैसा कि हमें पता है कि प्रेसिडेंट रूजवेल्ट जिन्होंने प्रथम विश्व युद्ध में एक अहम भूमिका निभाई थी और उन्हीं के नेतृत्व में, उनके लीडरशिप में अमेरिका जो थे उन्होंने विजयी हासिल की थी। ही गॉट अमेरिकन पीपल, अमेरिका गॉट ट्रायम्फ during the First World War due to the supervision under the supervision of President Roosevelt. और President Roosevelt का भी एक हॉबी था, क्या था? स्टाम्प कलेक्शन. So why these people were engaged themselves with such kinds of the hobbies just like collecting the stamps. So Charlie, in a word, Charlie बताना चाहता है कि I don't want to escape from this world. It is true, it's the fact, and that is the fact that the presence, the existence of the third level in this chapter. Anyway, here what happened at Grand. One night last summer, I woke late at the office. In this line, Charlie wants to say he narrated this story, his presence at the very first third level, how he reached the third level. He said that one night last summer, I woke late at the office. One summer night, what happened? He was late in the office, and due to overwork, he just gave more time in the office, and he was in hurry to get uptown to his apartment. So he decided to take the subway from Grand Central because it's faster than the bus. एक समर नाइट, ग्रीष्म की रात में, जब वो ऑफिस में काफ़ी देर तक काम करता रहा तो उसे अपनी पत्नी से मिलने की जल्दी थी, अपने अपार्टमेंट में जाने की जल्दी थी. इसलिए उसने निर्णय लिया, उसने डिसाइड किया कि वो सबवे को फॉलो करेगा, ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशंस को, बिकॉज दिस वन इज़ द शॉर्टकट एंड मच मोर फास्टर दैन द बस, एंड दैट्स व्हाई ही came to Grand Central Station. Now, I don't know why this should happen to me. I am just an ordinary guy named Charlie, 31-year-old. In this line, he gave his introduction that he is just an ordinary guy. He is a very simple one and his name is Charlie. और इसका नाम क्या है? Charlie. What's the age of Charlie? 31 years old, and he was wearing a tan gabardine suit and a straw hat with a fancy band. And that particular night, when he was in hurry to get uptown to his apartment, that day he was wearing a tan gabardine, that means yellowish brown suit, and a special kind of hat that made with straw. जो किससे बना हुआ था? एक टोपी जो उसने पहना था वो किस चीज़ से बना था? तिनके से, with a fancy band. I passed a dozen men who looked just like me. He said that I just went through a lot of people like him and I wasn't trying to escape from anything. Again he emphasized he wanted to say never he wanted to get escape from reality, from anything, because he is happy with his life. I just wanted to get home to Louisa, my wife. He said that particular night I had only one aim, that somehow I had to meet my wife, and that's why he followed the Grand Central Station. Now he said that I turned into Grand Central from Vanderbilt Avenue and went down the steps to the first level where you take trains like the 20th century. प्यारे बच्चों, मैं पहले ही आपको बता चुकी हूँ कि ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन का फर्स्ट लेवल जो है वो शताब्दी जैसे ट्रेनों के लिए जाना जाता है. और दैट पर्टिकुलर नाइट, उस नाइट में, उस रात में जब चार्ली को अपनी पत्नी से मिलना था, वो बहुत देर तक अपने ऑफिस में काम किया था. वो ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन एंटर करता है, वैंडरबिल्ट एवेन्यू से वो ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन आता है और फर्स्ट लेवल की ओर मुड़ जाता है. देन आई वॉक डाउन अनदर फ्लाइट टू द सेकेंड लेवल. Of course, after first level, the turn of second level has come, and where the suburban train leave from, and that from that level, what kinds of the trains leave? That kinds of the train is known as suburban. That means for local place, there are some trains available there. Now, what happened? After went through the very first level and the second level. जब first level और second level से चार्ली गुजरता है, he ducked into an arched doorway. वो एक आर्क शेप के डोरवे की ओर, heading of the subway, that kind dome like shape doorway he entered, and that was quite a strange place for Charlie, and he found in that place that somewhere he lost. That's easy to do. I have been in and out of Grand Central hundred of times. He said that it was not surprising for me because इससे पहले भी वो कई बार इस ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन में आ चुका था, और ये ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन whenever he came he found himself lost due to its vast expansion. Now we come to know what is Grand Central Station, how it has been extended into it occupies a large place of New York, and that's why Charlie कहना चाह रहा है कि इसका जो विस्तार है काफ़ी विस्तृत है, ये काफ़ी दूर तक फैला हुआ है. Whenever I visited Grand Central Station I found one. That's why he says that I'm always bumping into new doorways. That means each and every time whenever he visited Grand Central Station, उसे एक नए नए दरवाजे, नए नए कॉरिडोर, नई नई सीढ़ियाँ मिलती थी, क्योंकि इसका विस्तार काफ़ी दूर तक था. He said that once I got into a tunnel about a mile long and came down to in the lobby of the Roosevelt. He said that एक बार मैं उस टनल में एंटर किया था, ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन के टनल में. डैट मीन्स अंडरग्राउंड पैसेज, अंदर की ओर जो रास्ते जाते हैं, और 1 माइल चलने के बाद मैं कहाँ बाहर निकला, मेरा जो एग्जिट था वो रूजवेल्ट होटल के पास था. डैट मीन्स सच अ फार एक्सटेंशंस एंड द distance he has been covered on that particular day. The next day when again he visited that Grand Central Station, what he noticed, he exit on 46th Street. 46th Street is a place of New York, और वो ग्रैंड सेंट्रल से होते हुए कहाँ पहुँच चुका था उस टनल के थ्रू, 46th Street, 3 blocks away, जो कि ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन से कितने दूर पे था, 3 blocks away. Now he says that I think Grand Central Station is a growing like a tree, pushing out new corridors and staircases like roots. इसमें राइटर चार्ली कहना चाहता है कि ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन एक बहुत ही विशाल वृक्ष के समान है, ऐसे विशाल वृक्ष जिसकी अनेक शाखाएं, अनेक जड़ें निकली रहती है. बिल्कुल इसी तरह ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन इज़ रेडी टू पुश आउट न्यू कॉरिडोर्स ईच एंड एवरी टाइम ही मेड into a new corridors, he entered into new staircases. So he compares the vast expansion of Grand Central Station to a tree. यहाँ पर वो ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन की तुलना एक बड़े विशाल वृक्ष से करता है जिसकी अनंत शाखाएं हैं, अनंत जड़ें हैं. Okay dear learners, now today I just stop myself with such kinds of the explanation. In next video we come through the rest of the explanations of this chapter. So if you have any doubts, any problems, you should mention in the comment box. आपको किसी भी तरह की समस्याएं हो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर लिखें, और अगर आप इसे पसंद करते हैं तो इसे लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें. थैंक यू वेरी मच.